guys, how's it going? So I have finally took and got our XM4 assault rifle gold. I've been busy bouncing back and forth between different weapons, so that's why it's been just a bit of a time gap in between me showcasing anything since I got diamond on the old pistoles. But anyways, we got the XM4 and the setup is a wee bit different from what we went with in the beta, although it's kind of obvious because we're still going to be going with like basically the last option on a lot of the sections, but there's a couple sections where you can kind of play around with it and just, you know, make it more personalized. Like for me personally, I like the quick dot LED. I know you see a lot of people, where's it at? You run the Hawks more. It's like you get a slight bump in accuracy, but it's not really noticeable, and I don't really like the square sight picture that much. For the muzzle, going with that agency suppressor, mainly for just the suppression quality. For the barrel, going down to the very bottom, task force, damage range, bullet velocity, big increase there. Body, the SWAT 5 milliwatt laser for the hip fire accuracy. Underbarrel, the SFOD speed grip. Now this is one where you can kind of change it up because I like using I couldn't tell much of a difference between the SFOD, the field agent grip, and the regular foregrip. Like all three ran very smooth with the attachments that are on here right now. So, you know, feel free to change that up because this is meant to be the most well-rounded setup for this weapon. You can set it up to go longer range. You can set it up to run more fast-paced and aggressive with less accuracy. But this right here is going to be your best medium to short range option. For the handle, we got our airborne elastic wrap. That gives us the main thing there is the ability to go prone and the ADS speed to balance out the other things that we got on here. And finally is the Raider pad, and that gives us more sprint fire speed and the aim walk and movement speed that we want. See, like with a buffer tube, 30%, and then with this, it's a 30% increase as well. So that's why I originally thought the buffer tube was going to be the way to go with this whole, you know, mismatch of attachments. But Raider pad ended up being, you know, what I went with, and it seems to work phenomenal. That's what her stats look like by the time we get done with it. And yeah, it's just, it's awesome, mate. This right here is definitely one heck of a class setup to run with on basically any map. It's very versatile. The XM4 is not the best gun in the game, but it's just one of the most well-rounded weapons in the game. Full class rundown, we have got our Diamond 1911. Go check that class setup out if you haven't already. Got the stem shot, very important. Frag grenade, proximity mine. Feel free to change this up, you know, depending on the game mode you're playing, whatever. I just like to throw one of them down. Got flak, jacket, scavenger, and gun ho. Gun ho is a must in my opinion. And then we got gunfighter, and that's what allows us to throw all those attachments on there. So without further ado, let's hop into a Nuketown 24/7 match. A Nuketown hardpoint is what we working with. Now I would prefer to have this set up in a slightly higher, you know, like a faster pace setup by changing just like 2 or 3 attachments. But all in all, this gun right here on a map this size is still more than, you know, like well-rounded enough to deal with basically every range that you'll run into on this map. You just got to be smart about picking your engagements and, you know, what parts of the map you're moving to and figure out what weapons people are using. Obviously, with hardpoint, people are going to be going for the hardpoint, so that's going to be like a main area of focus. What are you doing dancing? Like, that person just sitting there dancing with that mannequin lady in the corner? Like, by God, what are you doing? I bet they're still upstairs, too. How much you want to bet? They're just chilling in this room over here. Okay, I guess not. I don't know what that guy's got going on, but I'm digging it. Okay, so let's take, oh, got a guy in the truck, pop him. Headshots, man, if you can take and just get your accuracy to where you're able to just nudge it up at the last moment to pop that last round in somebody's head, it's going to end you, like, winning a lot more gunfights, guaranteed. Okay, we got a guy chilling over there. He just kamikaze himself. Let's take and look at our weapon real quick. With the inspect element version on this game, I wish they would, like, cock it more to the side, because it's like you don't really get a really good look at the weapon, and you're not really able to admire it in a way that I feel like really, you know, showcase. Phenomenal. Thank you for using a shotgun, mate. It's Nuketown. By God, why not use a shotgun? You're always 2 inches from like somebody's face. You might as well just shoot him in the head with a flipping 12 gauge. There we go. Let's hit a drop shot right there. I hate to do it to him, but that's, we got that elastic grip on there, so by God, we got to take advantage of it. Where you at? In the corner. 50-round magazine, just pre-fire your way to victory. I mean, that's about all you can do. Whoa, okay, time or kill? Okay. I thought that guy already had 20-some kills. I'm about to be like, hang on, wait a second, buddy. Okay, and as far as score streak goes, score streaks are the one thing that I haven't changed. Like, it's still the default score streak. That's because I have been getting chopper gunners and like just every high score streak you can imagine out of the care package. So that's why I'm still sticking with it. We're gonna, God dang it, at least the teammate finished him off. I always get get people flee far away from death whenever using like some of these common ARs. Like I said, the XM4 is extremely balanced. It's a great weapon. But with that being said, it's a weapon that, you know, like now that I've got it gold and I'm, I'm going to be focused on the other weapons, the odds of me coming back to this weapon with all the other options available is very slim. Like, that would have to be a very specific reason for me to take and pick this weapon and choose this weapon over the other ARs, and especially the tactical rifles that are available, just because of like just how mediocre this one is, like how average it is, and how, well, I mean, well balanced, I guess you could say. But you know, for a map this size, you can get away with using it and winning gunfights in various angles. But as you see me running into people with subs up close, and then you know, obviously if you get a shotgun shoved down your throat, there's not a lot you can do about that if you're playing aggressively, which, you know, I like to think that we're playing pretty aggressively. There we go, a nice little medium range win. Stem shot, just one of the most important features that I could recommend. I hate that they nerfed the time so much, the recharge time, from what it was in the beta, because in the beta, by God, that thing recharged in like 2.5 seconds, and now it takes like, I haven't counted, but I think it takes like 4 or 5 seconds. And that's a long time whenever you're taking and trying to push and play aggressive and, you know, get all up in people's beans and, you know, just mess up their day. Let's go upstairs and deal with this guy, because he's going to be chilling. Why do you got, I mean, like, if you're on your camo grind, mate, I understand, but, like, why be the guy that uses a shotgun on Nuketown? Like, why you gotta take and just ruin my day like that? Where'd that go? Oh, okay, teammate over here dropping bodies, literally. Let's move it into the, okay, well, nobody's even near us right now, so let's get some time in the harbor. We're at the bottom of the leaderboard, Jesus Christ. We got a guy, that guy's still chilling upstairs with that shotgun. I know he's gonna come down here and stick it in my ear. Look, what'd I tell you? Is that him? I don't know if that's him or not, but we're gonna run away. I'm scared. He's already got me with that shotgun. Why? What is my timing right now, bro? I am like literally walking around and just deep throating people's suppressors. Like, I'm just sticking my head right on the knob. Lay down, get that guy at a range before he gets that sentry. Oh baby, the timing on, like, see, that's Nuketown's one of those things where, you know, like, you'll go 50-1 and then you'll turn around and then you'll have a game where you go extremely negative. And in our case, well, we ain't negative yet, but we on the course to getting there. But for the most part, all my matches with the XM4 on Nuketown have been in the very, very vast, you know, positive range. I will be honest in saying that with like some of the challenges, it's a lot faster to hop into hardcore. So that's one thing that is kind of messing with me, is I was playing quite a bit of hardcore while working on this weapon in particular. So, you know, like the class setup development overall, I played multiple, you know, game modes and stuff to make sure that this balance was on par for what I would consider to be, you know, a good starting base for how you would, like, you know, want to set this weapon up. Even though, like I said, now, you know, with the way that the attachment progression is, and like the quality of the attachments, the last thing you unlock, those combinations tend to be along the lines of what you're going to want and what you're going to want to look for, you know, setting up your weapon for optimal performance. But then again, well, it depends on game mode, map, and playstyle. If you don't take those things into consideration, then you're not going to end up, you know, having a lot of success with whatever weapon it is that you're using. Because, like, obviously, like, the weapon balancing in this game is very good. Subs play phenomenal up close. ARs are pretty versatile. Tac rifle, I'm still, man, like the tac rifles, the DMR, that's probably the next one that I'm going to be doing a class setup for. I mean, that one right there so far, borderline, would have to be like probably my favorite weapon. The AUG is a beast, and I know a lot of people, are kind of, you know, moving around with subs and stuff since we're playing Nuketown, so that's mostly what I'm running into, and I will start working on submachine guns very soon. But I've just been addicted, bro, to working on the tac rifles, because just something about them is they're just so satisfying to use. Did that guy push around the corner? No, I think he just got killed by some kind of airstreak. Come on, mate, push around the school bus. Quit playing around with Miss Frizzle or whatever her name was. I think that was a magic school bus lady. Got this guy chilling by the picket fence. God dang it, bro. Hate getting them so low. Hey, okay, let's throw this down just in case somebody decides to sidestep me with a shotgun. The guy right there's got a pimped out MP5. Is this guy still over at the picket fence? No. Okay, UAV. Whoever keeps popping the UAVs, I really appreciate it. My position on the leaderboard is horrendous at the moment. Let's take and just drop her down, see if we can catch people coming. Oh, coming out of the house. Come out of the house. It's the subs. The MP5 is god tier up close, mate. Like winning a gunfight against the MP5 up close is if the player hits their shots, like your odds of success are extremely low. Let's just eat a grenade, baby. Why not? Okay, we're just chilling right here by the sign. Nobody knows. Nobody sees us. Apparently that's the guy with the MP5. I'm scared. Let's back it off right here. Let's get the guy going down the middle alley. God dang, I hope your toaster dies, bro. That is ridiculous. Just throw a grenade roller in. I don't know who would. I mean, I don't even know why you would want to attempt to snipe on hardpoint Nuketown, because there's a lot of like sniping something that I've completely not messed with yet. Like I did mess with it in the beta quite a bit, but overall I'm focusing more on the weapons I think are going to be, first off, this weapon, just because it's the XM4, you know, it's like Black Ops 1 Heritage Commando. It's just going to be, you know, like I said, it's just the icon to the game itself. So like I gotta have XM4 class set up pretty soon in the game's lifespan. Like I said, we haven't really even seen our season 1 yet. Like that drops December 1st. So you know, this stuff, like getting some of this stuff set up beforehand, I thought would be a good idea. I have tagged up every single one of them men. By God, they better catch some other bullets from some other players. My right thumb is just working against me right now independently with my accuracy. This weapon is not that, like, look, this weapon is pretty gosh darn accurate considering the range, and I just wasted all my bullets for that demonstration, so you're welcome. But by God, we got a English stroke, got a Diamond 1911 suppressed that we can go ham on these kids with. Where'd that guy go? Is that a, that is a, okay, let's get rid of this. Boop, destroy that. Get that out of our hair. The timing, it's so hard to play aggressive and do really well. Like if I wanted to just, you know, consistently go like 50 and 5, that, you know, I could just take it and play around the house, go upstairs, do all that garbage. But we're out here, I wanna win. I mean, so far my team's winning, and I like to think that I'm a contributing factor to said win. Let's throw that over there. Okay, teammates going in for Betty Jen with a grenade launcher. Let's slide in on them. Where am I getting shot from? I don't even know which angle to look at nowadays. Okay, proximity mine. See, that's thinking ahead right there. Get out of here with that sniper rifle, baby. Laying down, getting just that much closer to victory. Jesus Christ, I am taking everything the U.S. military can throw at me. Where'd you go? So, why would you push into to a hard point with a sniper rifle? I don't understand. I don't understand their reasoning. Okay, let's let the hell heal up while we burn to death. Is that guy still up there? I don't know. Let's back it up a little bit. I'm fine to let the enemy team have a couple more seconds on the hard point, so we can extend the game out a bit. They got spawns back here or what? What's happening? You got that guy right there, probably shooting the wrong. Jesus Christ! If that was hardcore, I'd have just got me a nice little quad feed, because everybody and their brother just spawned at once. Let's roll some happy action in there. I don't even know if I missed the door. Boom, there we go. We didn't even manage to get our attack helicopter this game, but you know what? It's all good. Let's roll a flipping, get that out front. Oh, please tell me that grenade. Okay, I didn't land it. I thought I picked that grenade up in time to throw it at the enemy side, because that would have been a phenomenal roly-poly death. Okay, let's get that in there midways. I'd say most people, if you're smart, you should definitely be using flak jacket and hardpoint. If that's the enemy sentry gun, I want it. God dang it! I'm telling you, I'm out here deep throating suppressors. I'm just catching them at the exact wrong moment. But I mean, there's not a lot you can do about your timing on Nuketown, obviously, because I mean, it's like look at the size of the map, and it's a layout that everybody and their brother knows like the back of their hand, and people just randomly take and push to like areas of the map that don't make any goddamn sense. There it is, running out, got a 50-round mag, still ain't got enough bullets to kill the guy. That's why you got to have a good secondary. I hate the fact I'm at the bottom. That does not look good. That is not good for my reputation. But, you know, once again, we're keeping it real. I know we've got some, like I said, you know, and my game crashes. Oh, my wiener, that's not good. Anyways, well, there you go, guys. The game just crashed, but we was ending up around 30 and something with like 30 and 20, what? Like 30... I go back and look. I had it pulled up. But anyways, guys, there you go. That's the best, like, well-rounded XM4 class setup. After I get AR's diamond, like I did in Modern Warfare, I'll be coming back and touching on each, like, individual weapon, like aggressive setups, long-range setups, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's just a grind to get these camos done, get experience with the weapons, use them in different game modes, and have fun in the process. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit me up in the comment section, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, share your friends. Until the next one, adios.